Good morning students, welcome back to our ongoing chapter. The name of the chapter is Boolean algebra, and in the previous video we discussed about what is the logic behind this Boolean algebra, why this algebra is included in our computer system. Right, now we will shift to the next section of the chapter, and the next section is related with logic gates. It is our today's concept that what are the logic gates, what are the uses of these logic gates in our computer system, or what is the benefit of this particular logic gate, right? Dear student, as you know, computers have become an integral part of a human life. Why it is? Because computer can perform lot of different calculations, lot of different operations and lot of different work in a short time span, right? If you inside the computer's cabinet, you find that the mind of the computer is CPU, or we can say the mind of our computer, it is microprocessor. Inside the microprocessor or inside the CPU, there are three different parts. The first one is ALU, arithmetical and logical unit. The second part, it is CU, or we can say control unit. The third part is cache memory, or we can say registers. So computer's mind contains three different parts. Here just concerned about ALU. It is a part inside the computer's CPU, inside the computer's microprocessor. What is the role of ALU here? ALU, if you expand this term, arithmetical and logical unit. Arithmetical and logical unit means what? ALU is a mathematical department of our PC, and ALU can perform two different type of operations. What are the name of these two operations? ALU can perform arithmetical operations, it can solve arithmetical calculations, as well as ALU perform logical operations. Logical operations means the operations that are based on logical calculation. Now, what is arithmetic calculation and what is logical calculation? First understand this core concept. Right? What is there in arithmetical calculation? If you see a equation such as 5 plus 3, it is a normal mathematical equation, and if you are going to solve this equation, what will be the result? It is 7. Right? In any equation, if the result of the equation is a digit, then this equation is known as arithmetical equation, and this calculation is known as arithmetical calculation, right? Lot of different operators are there in our general mathematics: multiply, then division, then this subtraction, then root 5, then 5 whole square. All of these calculations produce the result in digit. So we can say the calculations that produces results in digit, these calculations are known as arithmetical calculation, and these operations are known as arithmetical operation. Right? ALU can perform this arithmetical calculation, arithmetical equation due to how it is going to calculate the arithmetical equation. Very first, just see this point. In the previous chapter, our previous chapter was number system. In this number system, we discussed about how computer can make addition, how our computer can make multiplication. How? First, computer convert this 5 into its binary notification, converts 2 into its binary symbolic representation, then the binary code of 5 and binary code of 2 is going to add with each other and produce the result in binary format only. Right? So in the previous chapter, we discussed about this calculation, arithmetical calculation, how our computer can perform arithmetical calculation. Very simple process. Just convert the digit into its binary notification, into its binary code, and then apply the operation. Binary addition is there, binary multiplication, binary subtraction, these things are there. So with the help of the technology that we discussed in number system chapter, we understand that how computer can perform arithmetical calculation. Right? ALU, arithmetical calculation, it is over. Now come to the next part, logical calculation. What is logical calculation, or we can say what is logical equation, right? So it is a new topic, it is a very new topic in front of you. What is logical calculation? A calculation that produces its result either in true or in false. All these calculations are known as logical calculation. Right? Just listen it again. The result of a particular calculation is either true or false. Then we can say this specific calculation or this specific equation is a logical calculation or logical equation. Clear? Just take one example. If I ask you 5 greater than 3, what is the result here? My question is 5 greater than 3? Yes or no? True or false? Here the result is true. Right? If my second question is 10 equal to 7, here equal to 2 times assignment operator, it means it is an equality checker. Equality checker means the digit that is there at the left hand side and the digit that is there at the right hand side, if both the digits are equal, then only the result is true. The result of this equation is true. Here, is it equal or unequal? 10, 7, both the digits are unequal, so here the result is false. Right? Just take one more example. 10 less than 7. What is the result? 10 is less than 7. It is false. So these type of calculations are known as logical calculations, and all these type of calculation can be performed by the ALU. ALU can handle arithmetical calculations as well as these type of logical calculations. Clear? The content related with arithmetical calculations are there in the chapter number system. Now it is the next chapter. Name of the chapter is Boolean algebra. In this chapter, we can understand how computer handles these type of logical calculation where the result of the calculation is either true or false. Right? So this chapter depends upon the logical operations that are there that can be performed by our computer ALU. Right? Now, Boolean algebra, the very basic concept in this particular unit, it is logic gates. Logic gates. What are the logic gates? First we will discuss about this issue. Then we just come to the different diagram section. Here the board is divided into two different parts. The first one, I am going to separate this board. It is the very first part and the second part of the board. So our concept is related with logic gates. What is logic gate? Logic gates are basic building block, or we can say these are the physical components of any digital circuit. Logic gates are the physical component, means what? Keyboard is a physical component. You can see the keyboard, you can touch the keyboard, you can break the keyboard, you can shift the keyboard from one place to another place. It is known as hardware device. So just like this one, logic gates are the basic building block, or we can say physical components that are available inside your computer, on the microprocessor, on the microcontrollers, on the motherboards, on the embedded systems, everywhere. Right? If you want to create a digital circuit, then also you should purchase logic gates from the market. Clear? So the next point is electronic circuit having one or more than one input and only one output. If you see the logic gate, just see the logic gate, it is AND gate, one of the logic gate. AND gate, if you see the AND gate, just see the diagram of this gate. Here, this side, it is known as input signals. How many input signals are there in this diagram? A, B. Two different input signals are there. And how many output signal? Only one output signal is there in this particular AND gate. So we can say electronic circuit having one or more than one input. Input can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as much as you want. One or more than one input, but the output of all these logic gates are single only. Here just see, one output only. OR gate, single output. NOT gate, single output. Everywhere you can find single output only. Whereas you can take multiple inputs in these gates. Clear? Now the third point, Boolean functions. Boolean algebra, Boolean variables are there, Boolean values are there. How many Boolean values are there in Boolean algebra? How many Boolean values are there in Boolean algebra? There are only two Boolean values in whole this algebra. The first Boolean value is true. The second Boolean value is false. True and false. Why it is true and false? Because the whole operation of this Boolean algebra are related with logical calculation, and in logical calculation result is either true or the result is false. Right? So here Boolean functions can be practically implemented inside your computer by using electronic gates, or we can say by using logic gates. Clear all? Now, how many logic gates are available in the market, or how many logic gates are related in our computer industry? If you want to know, there are 7 different logic gates are in operation. Logic gates are of 7 different types. Right? Now, these 7 logic gates are divided into different categories. The very first category is fundamental logic gates. In this category, fundamental gates, 3 gates are there. The first one is AND gate, second one is OR gate, and the third one, it is NOT gate. Clear? The second category, it is known as universal gates. Now in this category, NAND and NOR. And means not and, nor, not or. NOR and NAND gate, it is available in the universal category, and the last category is exclusive gates. In this category, XOR gate, XOR, XOR, and then here XNOR. Just listen the pronunciation again. XOR, XOR, XNOR, NOR gate, XNOR. Clear? So here 3 gates are there in the fundamental category, 2 gates are there in the universal category, and then the rest 2 gates are there in the exclusive category. Total 7 different logic gates are there. Right? Now, if you want to know what are the diagrams of these different gates, just see AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate. Come to the next part of the board. Here NAND gate, NOR gate, XOR and XNOR gate. All these 7 logic gates, diagram of all these 7 logic gates are available on this part of the board. Very first, just see the AND gate. AND, make a big D, just like D. Capital D of our English language, just create capital D. 2 or more than 2 wires are coming out from here. These wires are known as input signals of this gate. A and B are 2 different input signals of this gate, and here it is the output signal. AND gate works on, in the yesterday's video lecture, we discussed already about this AND gate. AND gate works on binary multiplication. Right? So, if 2 input signals are there with this AND gate, just see what is the output. A dot B. Just put dot sign in between all the inputs. If 2 inputs are there, so A dot B. If 3 inputs are there, then what will happen? What will be the output? 3 inputs are there, then the output is A dot B dot C. right? Clear? Now come to the OR gate. What is the diagram of OR gate? Just see this one, cap of the joker, joker's cap. It's just like a joker's cap. If you want to implement it, very first create these two lines like this one, and then just intersect this line with a curve. Curve is compulsory here, right? One curve, and then this part of triangle, then remove this different things. This is the OR gate. Just check it out. OR gate looks like the cap of the joker. Two input signals are there, A and B, and the result of this gate, result of this OR gate or output of this OR gate is just put plus symbol in between all the inputs. OR gate works on binary addition. Symbol of addition is plus. So if two inputs are there, the result is apply this plus operation in between all the inputs. So the result is A plus B, right? Here both of these gates can take multiple inputs. Inputs can be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Just the concept is, suppose here it is the OR gate and I am going to supply 4 input P, Q, R, S. These 4 inputs are there in this OR gate. Now the question is, what is the output of this OR gate? Very simple. Just put plus symbol in between all these inputs. So output is P plus Q plus R plus S. And instead of OR, if it is AND gate, then what will be the output? Just put dot in between all the inputs, P dot Q dot R dot S. Simple one. Right? Now come to the third gate, NOT gate. It is the only gate. It is the only gate that works on single input signal. Only one input is allowed in this NOT gate. Whereas AND and OR gate, we can give multiple inputs. Here only one input and only one output. A. If A is the input in this gate, just see, very first check the diagram. Triangle and then circle. Just check it. Triangle, first create a triangle and then followed by a circle, a small circle. Right? It is NOT gate. NOT gate. It is also known as inverter. Why it is? Because it inverts the input signal. If you supply input A, then the result is A bar. Here either you can write A bar like this one, or you can write tied with A. It is a tied symbol available in your computer's keyboard. Tied A, or you can write A dash. All these three different symbols represent this NOT gate. Clear? Now here, fourth is NAND gate. NAND means not AND, but you see the diagram of this NAND gate. First, you should apply AND gate, and then you apply, after the AND gate, you apply NOT gate. So AND plus NOT. Diagram is AND plus NOT, whereas pronunciation is not AND. Right? AND gate plus NOT gate, and then it is the detailed diagram of this gate. So what will happen? A dot B. If you supply A dot B in the AND gate, here the result is A dot B. And then afterwards, if you supply the result into this NOT gate, what will happen? NOT क्या करता है? NOT just reverse the input. So reverse means bar. Put a bar on this A dot B. Supply this A dot B in the NOT gate, and here the result is A dot B whole bar. Clear? It is a detailed diagram, and if you want to see the exact diagram, the diagram that is in operation, it is this one, NAND gate in operation, and then a circle. It is known as NAND. Just see the diagram of AND gate. AND gate, only D, capital D is there. Where in NAND gate, capital D with a circle. Right? Somehow it is a little bit confusing, but when you are there in practice, you can easily understand it. Now come to the fifth universal gate, that is known as NOR gate. Here, if you expand the term NOR, it represents not plus or. The term is not plus or, but when you are going to draw the diagram of this NOR gate, here you can find very first you have to draw the diagram of OR gate. It is OR gate. Draw the diagram of OR gate very first. Then after the diagram of OR gate, you just connect this NOT gate. Just see it. It is the detailed diagram of NOR gate. Here, if you supply two input signals A as well as B in this OR gate, then the output of this OR gate, it is output, you can see the output at here. The output of this OR gate, it is A plus B, OR gate, binary addition. Binary addition means just use the plus operation in between all the input signals. So here A plus B, it is the output of OR gate. Now once we add this NOT gate after the OT gate's output, here after the OR gate's output, here the result is just reverse the input operation and here put the bar on this A plus B. So the output of this NOR gate, it is A plus B whole bar. Now, if you want to see what is the diagram in operation of this NOR gate, here it is the common diagram, the diagram that is there in operation. Just apply this OR gate symbol, joker's cap, and then after this OR gate, put a circle. Here, circle represents NOT. So, OR plus NOT, it is known as NOR gate. Clear? Here, in this NOR gate also we can give as much as input that we want. Either one input, two input, five inputs are there. Here just put plus operation, plus symbol in all the inputs and then draw a straight line on the input signals. It is just like a bar, right? So, and or not, these three fundamental gates are there on the board. NAND and NOR, these are the universal gates of our Boolean algebra, and then the last two exclusive gates. Here in the exclusive gates category, the very first is XOR, it is XOR, and then XNOR, it is XNOR. Now the diagram of this XOR gate, just see the diagram. XOR, just draw the diagram of OR gate like this one. It is the OR gate, simple joker's cap, and then OR gate with an additional curve. Here you just add one more curve at this position. So it is known as XOR, XOR gate. If you supply 1, 2 or 3 inputs in this XOR gate, the inputs are A, B, C, and you want to find out, you want to know what is the output of this gate, just write all the input signals A, B, C and plus operation in between all the input signal with a covered circle like this one. Here it is the symbol of XOR gate. Symbol means what? This one. Plus inside a circle. Right? Now the last one, it is XNOR. XNOR means XOR gate is there. If you add NOT gate with this XOR gate, here XNOR will be formed. XNOR, just see the diagram. XOR gate, and if you add NOT gate after this output signal, here the diagram looks like this one. XOR with a circle represents NOT gate. So here it is the diagram of XNOR or XNOR gate. It is the exclusive gate of our Boolean algebra. Right? By this video, I hope you understand the concept of logic gates, why we require logic gates, or what are the roles and responsibilities of this logic gate inside our computer. And here 7 different logic gates are there. Diagram of all these 7 logic gates are here on the second part of the board. Once see the diagram again. AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, NAND, NOR, and then XOR, XNOR. Clear? Thank you very much.